So we all know by now about the plan that Donald Trump's allies have, basically reimagining Schedule F for civil servants here in the United States, which of course would allow a president or their administration to come into office, fire upwards of about 50,000 people, and replace them with their own loyalists in office. However, that's just a Trump thing, right? That's only if Trump gets elected do we have to worry about that. Well, Axios, who originally reported on that Schedule F plan, now has a follow-up report where they went around and they talked to other possible 2024 Republican hopefuls. And as it turns out, nope, this isn't just a Trump problem. This is now what Republicans, no matter who becomes the nominee, would love to see happen. The two who spoke and outright said they absolutely support this plan, of course, are Mike Pompeo and Ted Cruz, two names that, of course, have been floated as 2024 potential Republican nominees, and they both told Axios that, heck yeah, we'll do this. So now it's not just Trump, now you got Pompeo and Ted Cruz who also say this is what will happen. Then, of course, you have the ones who didn't want to be so committal, but also said it's a good idea. So these people would do it, they're just too cowardly to admit they would do it right now. They don't want people to think they're full authoritarians, but they really are. And those individuals are, of course, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, Florida Senator Rick Scott, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, and for some reason they also asked Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Now, I don't know why, if you're talking about potential 2024 Republican nominees, you would even include Marco Rubio in that conversation. Marco Rubio is never going to be able to be president of the United States. So talking to him is kind of like talking to a brick wall, right? Except the brick wall, of course, is, a lot smarter than Marco Rubio is. So I don't know why they asked him. But anyway, all four of those people also said, I don't know if I would, but it's a great idea. And of course, they all gave the same reason. Here it is. Those aligned with Trump on Schedule F say the apolitical civil service is a myth and assert that the bureaucracy is stacked with liberals out to block conservatives from exercising policy muscle won fairly in elections. Several of them also mentioned the deep state. And this is what it's going to be, folks. It's going to be these idiotic conspiracy theories pushed by Republicans saying, oh, our entire government is stacked with liberals. And those liberals at every branch, from the janitor to the highest appointments, are all trying to stymie our agenda. So we have to be able to get rid of them, because they're acting as unelected dictators over there at the DOJ or the EPA or the FDA or whatever the hell it is that they want to dismantle. Of course, that's not the case. These are people, again, these are career civil servants. It's not like these are political appointments. These are people who saw a job opening, realized they were qualified, went in, did an interview, got the job, have served through multiple administrations. They certainly, I imagine, have their own political beliefs, but those political beliefs do not in any way interfere with their jobs, and there's no evidence to suggest that it does. But that is not going to stop Republicans from using that as an excuse to fire every single one of them and replace them with Republican loyalists. And now we know, based on these interviews with Axios, that pretty much every single Republican that wants to run for president would do the same thing as Donald Trump. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.